Hello everybody, welcome to Sebring International Raceway. The Whelen Mazda MX-5 Cup presented by Michelin is back in action. I'm John Hindhaugh, and with me in the Global Broadcast Centre is Shea Adam. Before we get to today's race, let's take a look back at rounds 1 and 2 from Daytona International Speedway. What a way to get things underway. It's the first race for 2024 Whelen Mazda MX-5 Cup. This is going to be excitement with a capital, well, excitement. The green flag's in the air. What you will see here is how difficult it is to break away. 2 rows, side by side, big sideways slide in the middle. Into the run to the line, it's another blanket finish, and Gresham Wagner's got the win, pushed by Tyler Gonzalez. Wagner wins it. And we are racing in the second championship event of 2024 for Whelen MX-5 Mazda. All kinds of pushing and barging and bumping. Cicero's got enough. Cicero is going to take it. McCumbee McAleer Racing will take race 2. The opening of the season has once again paid dividends at Daytona International Speedway. Heading into round 4 of the Whelen MX-5 Cup, we've got some new faces in the paddock. It's a warm welcome to NASCAR Xfinity driver and reigning ARCA Series champion Jesse Love, who's making his Mazda MX-5 Cup debut. Love is racing with a new team, Hendricks Motorsport, led by Kimberly Hendricks. After an LMP2 class win in the Rolex 24 Hours at Daytona, Connor Zilisch is poised for another strong weekend. He's sitting 3rd in the championship standings. A couple of drivers who have had wins here at Sebring in the past, Whelen and Gresham Wagner, are looking to get back on the podium and put themselves back in the championship hunt. Strap yourself in, let's get to the start of round number 4. We're right in the middle of Florida in the Central Highlands region on a racetrack that has history in spades. Just on 3 3/4 miles, Gurney Bend, the Fangio Chicane, Collier Curve, Bishop Bend, Jean de Bihan and Ullman, all names from the past in this great circuit. The Whelen Mazda safety car pulls off to the right and into the pit lane, and second round of the weekend at Sebring International Raceway with 45 minutes on the clock. It's 2 wide and 30 deep, so 15 rows deep all the way to the back of the grid. 1, 2, 3 across the track as they lift slightly from the rolling start. There's still 3 wide going through turn number 1. A little bit of hip and shoulder there on Jared Thomas as he was on the outside of turn 1. Still 2 wide through Christensen Curve with the leading 4 in their grid positions.
But now there's been a change because it's an MMR 1-2. Westin Workman not getting the help he was depending on from his teammate as off the track goes Gresham Wagner, defending series champion from 2021. Yesterday, he was frustrated because at the beginning of the race, he got separated from that lead trio. He spent the entirety of the rest of the race working back up to it, managed to finish on the podium, and good news for Gresham, no damage to his car. He's managed to continue. So now Jeremy Flesher is running around by himself for MMR, and up into second is Celine Roland, who is from this part of the world and brought his dogs with him to the track today. Fastest lap of the race so far is Nate Cicero, back in 3rd position. Now we are seeing the lap times drop each time we come around, having completed 2 so far. Fletcher with 1 lap lead, Roland with 1 lap lead. Celine knows the value of bonus points. He's going to want to stay out front, but Nate Cicero, looking to make up points after a DNF in the first race at Daytona, goes down the inside at 17. Will he be able to make it stick? Yes, he can.
Got a little bit of help early on in that manoeuvre from Tyler Gonzalez in the mostly white car, who now slots back in. So that line on driver's left will now pull by the 83 of Nate Cicero. They spread out as they come into a light braking area for turn number 1. Westin Workman pushes the 57 car through to the lead. Westin Workman is actually the catalyst for that. He helped that red car go to the lead. But as soon as that happens, he's got no one to draft. He's going to have to slot in, and he has. Actually, that's a lovely manoeuvre. Now that wasn't drafting. That was later on the brakes than Tyler Gonzalez. This young rookie has got some racecraft. He might have only been driving spec Miata, but he's getting used to this fully prepared racing version of the MX-5 with over 250 dedicated racing parts on it. He's getting used to it, and he is learning how to use all of the performance. And I think it was Jeremy Fletcher that's right in behind him.
Oh, way off the track goes Tyler Gonzalez.
That was our second place car, and I think there's damage to the steering on that car.
I think so too. He just pulled straight off at turn 15.
We're staying green at the moment. No movement from the 57 right now. Still stranded.
Oh, Tyler.
Oh, this is awful.
We're still green. We are still not back to that part of the racetrack, though, where the incident took place. So race control has another couple of seconds where they can let Tyler Gonzalez try to get pulled off if he can. Full course yellow is out. Gonzalez is not moving.
There is some debris on the road further back. Looks like it might be maybe part of the under tray or a wheel arch liner, a fender liner, but that's way back further down the circuits.
The initial observation from Tyler Gonzalez from the pit lane is that it could have been an ABS failure due to a low voltage. So he stopped to do his own little repair before making it back into the pit lane, but the team will update us further as they are able to diagnose and hopefully get Tyler back out.
Whelen safety car has pulled away. Field is under the control of Connor Zilisch, who started in 4th position. Green flag, 21 minutes still to go. Just under half distance. We were clean and green for the full 45 yesterday. A slight interruption there. Connor Zilisch leads, and once again the leading 3 cars have jumped away just a little bit, but Nate Cicero makes that a foursome going through the exit of turn 1 all the way to the edge of the rumble strip. Into the pit lane from the back of the field for Parker to Long. Excuse me, no, he has not pitted. Oh, no, that's not the pit lane. That's the edge of the track. My apologies. I thought I saw him behind the wall. He's actually on the pit straight to driver's left.
Aaron Johnson has moved up into the top 5 now as well.
Gresham Wagner another 2 positions made up and holds at around about 5.5 seconds from the leader.
FCY is out.
Has to be for, well, it's the number 32 car. So what was the problem up at Tower Turn? Answer, a hit. I was going to say came in backwards, but got some help there. A dozen minutes are left in the second round of 2 this weekend for Whelen Mazda MX-5 Cup here at Sebring. And it is Connor Zilisch who's worked his way to the front from 4th position on the starting grid. From front row starter, Westin Workman in the purple car. Then a little bit of a gap. Remember, first lap, championship leader Gresham Wagner was bumped to the back of the field. And he's now made his way up to 18th position, 4.5 seconds away from that lead. But somebody's got straight on at turn 7. And looks like they got stopped, but they're going to lose an awful lot of real estate. It's Gresham Wagner. Do you know, I was just about to say, I thought that was the number 5 car. It is Gresham Wagner.
Leading trio is actually breaking away, John. So what happened to Wagner?
Did he get a little push? Hard to say.
Oof, can't tell from that.
All that hard work to get himself into the mid-teens, and he's going to rejoin right at the back. The quartet made up by, is that Fletcher that's got on the back with him? I think
Cicero,
it is.
I thought.
Could be. Can't see the car at the moment because they're so close.
It is Fletcher.
It is Jeremy Fletcher. Quite a lot of blue cars this year. That seems to be a colour of choice. Westin Workman to the lead. The rookie's going to lead a lap and does so.
What happened to Cicero? How did he drop back out of the initial pack? He's shown as down in 13th now.
16th.
16th.
Yeah.
Damage to Woody Hyman's car. The bumper is starting to come off on the right-hand side as Peter Atwater is now trying to spin back around through turn 17. So maybe some kind of issue between the two of them. I know they were close together on track.
Now, this is looking very interesting. This is what we expect to see with MX-5. So there was multiple car contact at turn 17 last time around, including Woody.
Who was that who ran smack into him, though? Was it Nate Cicero?
So coming down to what will be the white flag this time around. And then there were 4. And also stopped.
Julian DaCosta.
There is the run down to turn 17, Sunset, which is an overtaking spot, but also importantly in this particular category of racing, it's the run to the line. Workman's off the track. He's got all 4 Michelins over the white line. He's defending. He saw what happened yesterday when there was defense, but they weren't too far across. And Tyler Gonzalez got down the inside of the last corner.
Fletcher went around the outside going into 17. They're bumping.
Side by side. And here comes the 3rd place car. It's going to be Connor Zilisch, I think, that takes it, but it's another photo finish. Count this one back. That's Workman. Workman's got it. Workman has got it on the run to the line. I put my money on the 72. Looked like they had won it as they come across. My goodness me. A margin of just 0.004 of a second. Remarkably, that's only the 3rd closest finish in series history. Let's get down to victory lane and hear from our winner.
That finish was crazy, man. I didn't think leading on the last lap going into the last corner was going to work out for me, but I knew I had a fast car prepped by BSI. They gave me a great car, and thanks to them, I was able to clutch it to the win. It's amazing. I mean, anybody who races in this series and anybody who watches knows how hard it is to win in this series. So I'm just very thankful, very fortunate for all the opportunities given to me by Mazda Motorsports and everybody who supports me, man.
Congratulations to Westin and the whole of the BSI Racing team. Here's the Whelen Mazda MX-5 Cup point standings after Sebring. Just 100 points separating the top 5. Gresham Wagner staying at the top of the leaderboard after another strong weekend. The rookie, Westin Workman, showing the veterans how it's done, sitting in 2nd place, just 10 points behind Wagner. Connor Zilisch, Jeremy Fletcher and Tyler Gonzalez round up the top 5. Rounds 5 and 6 of the Whelen Mazda MX-5 Cup presented by Michelin will be on track at WeatherTech Raceway, Laguna, Seca, May the 10th through to the 12th. We'll see you then.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of the International Motorsports Association. We would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.